Hey guys, it's Hannah. It's an early wind down kind of day, so I have some empties that I wanted to run through so that I can finish face masking, get ready to end my day early, and I can get my trash and recyclables sorted. I also need to squeeze in cutting my nails because I broke a couple and then I didn't cut them, so I probably should do that and, you know, paint them and stuff too. First things first, I got these Up and Up Target brand cat litter box liners. These are the extra large ones. The large ones actually fit more snug. These ones, if Tuesday scratches at it, she can pull it off, which is then annoying. So I have bought both sizes, but I think moving forward I'm just gonna buy the large ones. But I do like these, and I'll do, she's biting me right now. Stop biting me, please. Like one bag on the bottom, and then I'll do just like one of the things of litter because I buy the Fresh Step, so it's in little packets, I guess. And then I'll usually put like 2 liners on top of that, and then do 2 or 3 additional things of litter so that then, you know, we can scoop it throughout the week, whatever. And then once she starts scratching through like the top layer, it'll have holes in it, so you could just pull up the drawstring and tie it, and then any loose litter can fall through to the next layer. And then that'll usually last another week or 2 with just scooping that. Sometimes I'll put like another thing of litter on top just to freshen it up, and then I'll do the same thing once it starts getting a lot of holes in it. Pull the drawstrings, tie it up. Anything that's good will have fallen through, you know, make sure I'm scooping it, making sure it's all clean and stuff for the bottom. And then that usually works for about 6 to 8 weeks. So usually like maybe 5 things of the litter in 6 to 8 weeks is not terrible. But then once it gets down to the bottom, I'll pull up the last one, and then usually some will fall through, and I'll leave it like that like another week, and then I'll just like scoop it and then like totally empty it, wash the whole thing, and start over. If she doesn't break through the bottom liner too bad, then I might just clean it out then, instead of leaving litter in the bottom for like a week and then having to like deep clean that. But it just kind of depends. But I've found that it does help with not having to totally clean the whole thing as often. So there are definitely tons of different brands and stuff. This isn't something that I had ever done before getting Tuesday, but here we are. Nail Med Nail Cleanse Piercing Aftercare. This is what I use to clean my piercings. I think we've already talked about that. I don't really have like other ones that I've tried, honestly. That's what my piercer told me to get and what she gave me when I got my piercings done. So that's just what I've continued buying. These are like a bigger size you can get on Amazon. Micro Ingredients Krill Oil. So it's 1,000 milligrams per serving, so you have to take 2 of them, but they're much smaller than like a fish oil, and my doctor wanted me to take an omega-3, so I grabbed those. We have some drops products. So this is an auto ship. You don't have to be part of the auto ship program to shop, but I have mine set on like every 4 months or something, like really long. And I usually get at least one of the Ultra Wash dishwasher pods in the lemon citrus, and then at least one of the Oxy Booster packs that are unscented over 4 months. So these are 64 count packs, but they have other sizes as well. They have like 128 and 246, I believe. So these are actually the smaller ones, but they do have other options. They have laundry detergent pods that are unscented or for sensitive skin, or scented if you like that. They have some that are more for like active wear. They have a lot of different things. I really like this as a brand. They're plastic free, bio-based clean cleaning for 30 plus years. The dishwasher pods are dye-free, chlorine-free, phosphate-free, phthalate-free, never tested on animals. Leaping Bunny certified. They're certified B Corp, USDA certified bio-based product. And then is there anything extra for the OxyClean? It does say safe on color fast fabrics only, follow manufacturer's guidelines, wash in the warmest level recommended by the garment care label, blah 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 blah. I pretty much always wash my stuff on cold, so they work fine in cold. But I think I have a link for that I can give you guys, but I don't know. Thieves fruit and veggie soak. So I soak everything when I get it. Usually I get grocery delivery, so I have them drop it off right around the time I should be getting home from work, and then I can come in, have my vegetables soaking while I'm unpacking my lunch and taking a quick shower and cooking dinner and whatever. Like, I'm doing everything at the same time. And then as I'm washing my produce, I usually go ahead and cut it up however I'm gonna need it for whatever I bought it for, so that then that's one less thing later on in the week when I'm needing to cook, or I'm, you know, wanting to do something. Like, it's already in the fridge cut up if that was appropriate. Like tomatoes and stuff I don't usually cut up because then they'll just be like weird and mushy, but things that are appropriate to pre-cut, like peppers and stuff like that, I usually go ahead and do it so that I don't have to do it later. Ishka Farms black peppercorns. These were harvested from the western Ghats of Kerala, product of India. Anyways, I always rebuy these little jars. I bought this from Hive Brands. They have like better for you and the planet products. Everything is shelf stable. They don't ship anything that's like perishable, but I really like these. It's a pretty decent price. If you're looking for something that's just gonna be cheaper, you probably could find it, I'm sure. But I like their glass jars. I like that they tell you where it was harvested. It tells you like the whole address of where it was harvested, its certification number, when it was packed, like absolutely everything you could possibly want to know is on here. So I just like that it's traceable, just personally, personal preference, not a requirement. Young Living Thieves Laundry Soap. There's actually 2 of these in here because we know that that is the laundry detergent I use. I have used the one from Drops. It's just not my preference. I just prefer the liquid Thieves soap. A Spongele Naked Lady Belladonna from the Elevation collection. This was a 14 plus uses one, with scents, top notes of pineapple, middle notes of tuberose, and bottom notes of tonka bean. So I do like to travel with these, but the 14 plus ones I usually keep at home because they last a little bit longer than I'm probably going to be gone. Target again, 250 milligram magnesium. this, which kind of magnesium is this? Magnesium oxide, and it says for bone health, but I was trying different things based on supplements the doctor was recommending, so I did buy these. Obviously there's like a bazillion different kinds of magnesium, so you should ask a lot of questions if the doctor tells you to take magnesium, because it's confusing. Not necessarily something I'm gonna repurchase. They were tablets, they're not coated or anything, and they are actually that size, so they're middle-ish size. I didn't think they were gonna be quite that big, so personal issue. And then I have a beauty counter product that I am going to part with. This is one of the Color Intense lipsticks. The shade is First Date. This is my lip color from my wedding. It is almost gone-ish, if you can call this almost gone, but the top is looking a little discolored, a little weird. It still smells fine. It has like a minty smell, but it doesn't look fine, so time for it to go. It probably is expired, like I said, from my wedding, so I have used it since then. Not so much that it's gone, but it is to the point where I'm like, okay, time for this to go. I hope that Counter launches some of these. I do like the way they have like the soft close, but it's still like a solid closure. I do prefer the ones with the magnetic closures. And I just like this packaging. It's really pretty, but it's heavy, it's metal. But we'll see. Right now there's no lip products and very minimal on the makeup products, since it's only the Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer and the Skin Twin Featherweight Foundation available, since all of the Sheer Genius conditioning lipsticks sold out like that. But it is what it is. That is all I have for today, so I'm gonna go recycle these things and get everything ready for our lovely valet trash people to take. And I have been taking the recycling myself down there, because when I see the trash people taking stuff, they throw it all in one bin, so I just don't feel like it's actually getting recycled. So I've been taking it myself, but like this I don't think is recyclable, so I'll just throw this in the, no, it says it is recyclable. Okay, so I can recycle this. So pretty much I can recycle all of this. So yeah, we'll do that. This is not going to be a recycle item. This is glass. I don't usually recycle glass stuff just because it's harder and we don't have a glass bin, so I would actually probably have to take it somewhere. But the cardboard and paper and stuff is easy peasy to recycle. So bye guys, I'm gonna go take off this face mask. This is the charcoal face mask from Young Living. I don't love it. I like the Beauty Counter one better, but we'll see if Counter launches with a charcoal face mask. And I actually don't know if this one is still available on the Young Living website or not, to be completely honest. But bye.